Bože moj, what weak recruits do we have today? Who is in my classroom? Why are you here? Why are you even bothering? I am here to teach you how to be a barbarian. And you come in here and you act like you don't even know how to rage? That is pathetic. I want you to be able to charge an entire army and take them down with nothing but your bare fists. Do you think you can do this thing? Because I do not. You are weak, pathetic, and yet I will get you into shape. No? We will find a way to make you a fighting force. Now, first lesson. You must be aware of your surroundings. We who are barbarians have a special skill. We are aware at all times what is happening around us. We know when a creature is coming up from behind. Do you think they can scare us? Do you think they can frighten us? No. We are ready for them. This is how you do it. This is not just using your senses, though that is part of it. This is always being ready for battle. You must be ready at all times. Imagine if I tell you, I am going to strike you right across the face. I tell you this, and then I do not do it. What would you do then? That's right, you would be on the defense. You would be watching. You would be seeing every time I moved my arm. This is the first lesson in getting your danger sense. You will learn to always be ready, so that if someone tries to come at you from behind, you will eventually be able to catch the very weapon out of the air, and you will show them your displeasure. Now, later, we will be doing a fun test. And by fun test, I mean I will be taking a rock and I will be throwing it at the back of your head. I hope you have a thick skull. Everyone takes a few times to get it. But this is only the first part of your training, your dangerous sense. There is the next part, and that is toughening your skin. A barbarian must be willing to go into battle with little to no armor. I am not saying that you should never have armor. What I am saying is that you must be ready to fight even if you are completely naked. Why do I say this? Because it gives you an incredible advantage. When you learn to fight with no armor, you learn to fight without fear. When you have armor, you are expecting it to do all of the work for you. When you have none, you must learn to dodge, to deflect, to move out of the way. People think that being a barbarian is about charging in with no regard to your self-being. This is not so. It is going in with the expectation that you will destroy your enemy before they can destroy you. But you still must not get hit. It does not matter how strong you are. Because if you take an arrow to the heart, if you take a sword point to the neck, you are done for. That is why you must be ready. You must be ready to dodge. And you will now see how the things come together, because the first lesson, what was it? The first lesson was being aware of attack. The second lesson is avoiding the attack. You must think of the weapon as part of the attacker. If they have a sword, they have a very long arm. If they have a spear, they have a very long arm that they can throw. And if they have an arrow, they have a finger of death. You must put these all together, and you must learn to flow away from them. You must learn to grab the edge of the sword and push it away from you. Sometimes it is just those little tiny things that will be the difference between your destruction and your victory. Now, let us talk about what people think of most when they think of barbarians. And that is rage. You will learn to go into a blinding rage. You might think this will make you invulnerable, and that is not so. You will not feel the blows against you nearly as much, but you are not invulnerable. You are faster, you are stronger, and you are more terrifying, but you are not immortal. So you must be very careful. When you rage, think of yourself like a cyclone, the tornado. Think of yourself as being pointed in the direction of those you want to destroy and away from the ones you want to protect. Because when you are in a berserker rage, you are not safe. You are a danger to all around you. So before you rage, you must make sure that you are directed at those that you would like to destroy. But how do you tap in to your rage? Well, you have been angry before, have you not? Of course you have. But that was not enough. That was a flash of anger. That was a moment of anger. You need sustained rage. And to do that, you must give yourself permission to hurt. All rages come from pain. The most common thing is to bite your own lip, feel the blood fill your mouth. And when it does, everything will go red. You will be so angry. You will not know what to do with yourself. And that is when you will point yourself at your opponent and destroy them. This is very important. You can only rage if you are doing damage or if you are being damaged. And between you and me, I would prefer to be the one doing the damage. So go straight in, use your great speed to close the distance and begin attacking. You must sustain this anger. But do not think of this anger as negative. This anger is justice. It is defending your tribe. It is life. Now, we are going to do some exercises. We are going to make you very angry. And then we will go from there. Does that sound good? Good. Again, I am your instructor, Skapa. And Skapa says, it is time to rage. Good. Let's begin.